Hello, my beautiful souls. This is a personal read. This is a return subscriber. And you, my darling, have got so much going on in that little head of yours. Um, okay, so in dealing with this individual, I do feel that there is a male energy. There is a male energy that is pretty much distracting this. There's a male energy that's really distracting her right now. I do feel like this is. I've been seeing this pattern over and over and over and over in relationships. The doors are closing. People are, trying to move forward in relationships, and these doors are closing and they're closing. But I don't see them as being closed like a permanent closure. I just see this as kind of like a temporary thing. It must be something in the water. But anyway, so I do feel that right now this kind of seems like more so like a karmic partner that keeps returning back into her life and just keeps returning back. And when she gets free, they're back. And this does not necessarily mean that they're going to stay, but there is some things that need to be worked out. And as far as you speaking your truth, okay, you've thrown a lot of confusion at her. I do see her very confused. There's arguments that are playing out with this individual, and when she's seeing this repeat, I keep getting hurt over and over, and I keep getting hurt over and over. But she continues to stay in this because it's comfortable. I do see that this person is sounds kind of weird to say well-rounded, but financially secure, and that's something that she feels that she needs from this person. But I do see the communication between you will open up down the road, but right now she's got some things that she has to deal with. But she is definitely thinking about everything that you've said, but she's got a lot that she has to go through. And this may not be like right now, everything may be beautiful and hunky-dory with this individual. But I do see some hardship coming. I do see some pain and suffering. And again, this is karmic. These are some karmic imprints that she does need to release. And it's going to happen with this individual. But once it's almost like once she gets there to this one point, then it's going to happen fast. She's going to have this realization and she's going to leave this person. But right now, this is kind of like a person that she keeps going back to. It's like a bungee cord. She just keeps bouncing back to this person. There's a lot of, for you, there's a lot of things that you have to put your focus on. Your mind is wandering a little bit too much on her, but right now you need to take your mind from there, your feelings, and just kind of emotionally detach from her at this point. Again, I do see it kind of like that mirror effect where one is wanting the other so much that it's not allowing the divine to come in between, because you're putting that energy out and it's not allowing the shift to happen. It's like you're wanting this person so much, but at the same time that you're wanting them so much, it's almost like, that energy is reflecting back on them and pushing them away. So for you right now, I do see that you need to bring a lot of your focus and a lot of your thoughts back onto what's going on in your life and what you're doing, and just kind of let bygones, be bygones with her, because she has karma that she needs to pay with this individual. And I do see her, she's going to go through a lot of suffering, and she's got to do this alone. And as much as it hurts you to see or hear that, she's going to go through this suffering, she's got to do this alone, and she is going to do it alone, because it just kind of feels like people have warned her about this individual. Like maybe her family and her friends have warned her about this individual. So when she starts going through a lot of this pain and suffering that's going to be associated with this individual, she cannot confide in anybody, because everybody will say, I told you so. You never listen. So this is part of her path right now and her journey right now. So it is a lot of you just having to let it go. Again, when she does come to this realization and she does understand what is actually going on, and she decides to finally cut herself free from this individual, it will happen, and it's going to happen fast. Okay? But right now, she's mentally and emotionally, she's not even there. This person provides, it's almost like this codependency, okay? And you have to understand that they have to be together at this time. They have to, they have to work through this karma. And she's not going to move forward. She's not going to find truth. She's not going to find peace until she's settled out that karma that she needs to settle with this person. This is why these two souls have come together. And, but again, I said it earlier, you've put some confusion out there. What your words and your truth that you've spoken have spoken there. So don't think that, you spoke this truth in vain, or you look like an idiot, because this has penetrated her mind and her heart. But it's going to stay there like a seed. Okay, you've already planted it, and she's going to go through what she has to go through. And it's almost like when those tears, I see like those tears, because she's going through this pain and suffering, I see those tears falling, and they're going to hit that seed, and that seed is going to start growing up in her soul. And she's going to know that she has a friend in you to confide in. So take that friendship little by little. You spoke your truth, let it take root, and then see where this is going. I do see you guys coming together and communicating. I do see you guys coming together again. I think we've said it before, where you've offered her to come and stay with you or something. I mean, I see you guys coming together, like, cohabitating together. So this is your future energy. So, right now, just stay pretty much focused on what's going on with you, what's going on in your life, and try not to send out those energies of wanting her and needing her at this time, because you've got so many thoughts going on inside of your head. And some of those negative thoughts and some of those positive thoughts kind of, mixing together can be sending that viber energy out into the universe, and it could be reflecting off of her in this sheer confusion. But we don't want to delay any more of, this journey. You don't want to delay it anymore. And, we do... there is cause and there is effect, so when we do something like this, it does cause and effect. So just continue to stay focused on your journey, what you're doing, your job, moving forward in your life, and let her go through the pain and the suffering. She's really going to hit rock bottom. And because she's been warned about this individual, she has nobody to turn to. So you need to let her hit rock bottom. Don't pick her up until, she's hit rock bottom. So I hope this has answered some of your questions. The energy I feel is really, really good right here, It's part of the divine right now. You guys are on path. It's just there's some confusion for both of you right now. So just continue to, stay focused on what you're doing, and continue to move forward in your journey and your spirituality, and just stay connected with your creator, and let go with this flow, okay? Anybody out there interested in a read, all of my information is below. You can email me your question and a name for your read, and all payments are through PayPal. So again, I thank all of you guys, my subscribers, for all of your likes and your comments and your shares. And I encourage you to every day just live your life with love, laughter, and harmony. Namaste.